hello there. I brought you a dessert. Oh wait, you're a Liverpool fan. Can't have this because this is a cupcake. You're not in it anymore. I'll keep this one right here for me.
Shut up and sit down.
What is the story, Internet? Hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far. Thank you for joining me again after a wonderful weekend of football. I'm going to go through the Premier League results, then go around to the rest of the leagues, and then I'm going to go on to the FA Cup, but I'm not going to dwell on it too much because there's really only one big result, so there weren't really any upsets or anything like that. So, starting with the Premier League, Aston Villa 2, Newcastle 0. This one, not particularly surprising given Newcastle's run of form. I believe this is their 4th or 5th match without a goal from open play, so not good for them there. This sends Aston Villa up to 8th, and puts Newcastle down into 16th, Burnley overtaking them. So yeah, not a good time for Newcastle at the moment. They always seem to have this where they start off quite well and then they just completely fall apart. So yeah, that was the only Premier League fixture for today because of the FA Cup. So, but like I said, I'm going to discuss the other league matches. So the biggest shock from around the grounds really was a match that I didn't even mention because I didn't think it was going to happen. But it was AC Milan 0, Atalanta 3. And that's surprising because AC Milan have just been playing incredibly in recent times. So, fair play to Atalanta. Yeah, they thoroughly deserved it. Possession was equal. 14 shots for AC Milan to 18 for Atalanta, but only 2 shots on target for AC Milan, with 7 on target for Atalanta. So this keeps Atalanta level on points with Juventus. However, Juventus do have a game in hand, and it does keep them only 7 points behind AC Milan, so that's not too bad. This could have been disastrous for AC Milan if Inter Milan hadn't drawn 0-0 with Udinese. So that means that AC Milan are still 2 points clear at the top of the table. But it did give Roma a chance to catch up. They're 6 points behind Juventus on 7 points, as I mentioned, and Atalanta on 7 points. Another match I just wanted to mention quickly because it came out of nowhere was Hellas Verona 3, Napoli 1. A couple of seasons ago, that would have been huge because Napoli were stratospheric. But yeah, bit of a madness in Serie A this week. But if we thought the Serie A was crazy, let's go to the Bundesliga, where everyone decided to just have a mad moment. So starting with Friday's matches, Borussia Mönchengladbach won the Battle of the Borussias and beat Dortmund 4-2. Despite Haaland's best effort scoring both goals for Dortmund. So that means that takes Mönchengladbach up to 5th and sends Dortmund all the way down to 7th. But even though they're in 7th, they're only 6 points behind 2nd. So it's madness in the Bundesliga right now. Another big match was Wolfsburg beating Leverkusen 1-0. Leverkusen dominated the match possession-wise and shots-wise, but Wolfsburg got the all-important goal, so that puts them level. Leverkusen are ahead on goal difference, but that means they're drawn 3rd and 4th on 32, and only 3 points behind Leipzig, who are in 2nd. And speaking of Leipzig, what was their match? Oh, they lost to Mainz 3-2. That was the other crazy result. So all of these results played in favour of Bayern Munich because that meant that they held their lead at 7 points at the top of the league, thanks to beating Schalke. So fair play to Mainz, and yeah, just very, very entertaining in the Bundesliga right now. So moving on to the FA Cup, as I mentioned earlier. So one of the not necessarily an upset because they've been playing so well this season, but Southampton knocking out Arsenal 1-0. So it was a bit of a crazy result. Arsenal had 62% of the possession to 38. They were even on shots with 11 and shots on target with 2. And it took a Gabriel own goal to sink the Gunners. So it didn't sound like a very entertaining match, but from a result standpoint, that's incredible. So City beat Cheltenham 3-1, Chelsea beat Luton 3-1. Sheffield United got another win. They continue in the Cup, beating Plymouth Argyle. Burnley beat Fulham 3-0. But the big one, the one that I alluded to in the intro scene, Manchester United 3, Liverpool 2. Liverpool took the lead thanks to Mohamed Salah, and then Mason Greenwood equalised. Marcus Rashford put us into the lead on the 48th minute. Then Mohamed Salah scored again, so it was 2-2. And then who else but Bruno Fernandes stepping up and scoring the free kick. It was a lot more of a free-flowing match, this match. Both teams were going for it. It was 59% to 41% possession. Both teams had 14 shots and both teams had 6 on target. Just a good day all around from Manchester United perspective. We're at the top of the table, into the next round of the FA Cup. It's just all looking good at the minute. So yeah, I didn't see any other big results from around the grounds. I did just want to have a look at the Scottish Premier League, because if what I'm hearing is correct, yeah, Rangers are 23 points ahead of Celtic. That's incredible. Usually Rangers and Celtic are quite far ahead, and because of the recent Rangers recently going down to the second or third division and then coming back again, Celtic were always quite a distance ahead of them, but they were only, say, like 10 points, not 23 points. So fair play to Rangers and fair play to Steven Gerrard. And yeah, there's some rumours flying around that if Jurgen Klopp doesn't get his act together, he's going to step down for Steven Gerrard. But I know it's Liverpool, but why would he walk away from Rangers with them in the position that they're in, and leave everything that he's built? So, in my opinion, at the moment, if it was close to the end of the season and he said, you know what, let me win this title and then I'll come in, that's one thing. But so yeah, we'll have to see. Not good times at Liverpool at the moment. So, but wonderful times at Manchester United right now. So, but in the meantime, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, staying safe and keeping out of trouble. I will be back with you tomorrow for a preview, because we have some midweek matches in the Premier League, and I'll preview any other matches that I see from around the leagues. So, but until next time, thank you so much for watching, and ta-ra for now.